is not fun. And he is going to need a fair bit of help coming in from Tofu and Boxy if he wants the shades on. You've got a Wheel of Wonder to punish, kind of makes it hard for anyone to follow up. I hear a God's Rebuke. Miero did manage to steal the Bounty Rune, and Mickey, he's gone for the kill shot facet, interesting enough. Not choosing to go for the Tangled facet, which gives you more damage based on how many people you shackle. But I think Miero's dead here. Yeah, he tried being cheeky for the rune. He's going to end up paying the price here. He's going to leave the kill for Tofu. Picks it up on the tree and... well, seems to be doing okay. Double bracers for him. As down bottom, they will lose Boxy again on the Ringmaster. That's a second death on him so far. Homing missile coming in. It will cancel the TP. Ace, no chance to run away. Kiritich, that one value point really works well in his favor. And Ace, he is going to walk away. Okay, he's not going to die, because guess what? Kiritich, he does not have the boots. By Liquid too, the Pipe of Insights flying out on the courier. This could be the fight Liquid are looking for. Katami is the one to break the smoke. There's a quick vortex in the Fiend's Gate. GPK, he bails. He's like, okay, well, too far out, I'm gone. Good luck, Katami. As, oh, that's a sick play, but only good for theatrics. Ultimately, the Overgrowth does come through and they get the kill. And the stack for the Galvanized here for Nisha. Onto his tangos, that is kind of crazy. As BETBOOM, well, they're going to get themselves this raw share. GPK finds it easily. Okay, there is an impalement art here. Nisha engaging up top. They actually end up finding the gyrocopter. Oh, I'm not too sure what he was doing there. Kiritich ends up getting caught out. I believe that might have just been Nisha finding him with the vortex and Ace coming in through the Fiend's Gate. So they get the Aegis, but they lose too. There's fucking accent twang there, excuse me. Well, down bottom, Mars has been caught out. Nisha, not going to be the one who gets the kill. It is Boxy, but they'll at least should be able to get a return kill, right? Right? Nope. No way to cancel that TP out.
Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated. Okay, fine. You can look. It's kind of funny.
There's Miero. Oh my god. Catches them out with just the edge of the God's Rebuke. Boxy. What the fuck? He doesn't escape back on his illusion. That's a bit ambitious, buddy. Yeah. Oh, Kiritich up top, getting caught out by the Acceptor. Ace, he is here. Another bit of malice connecting. Tofu's got the Overgrowth. No way to get rid of that. And with that, Liquid, they get a very crucial kill. As that's the second time GPK, or rather, excuse me, Kiritich has died. GPK is going to come in and get a return kill, though. Tofu taken out of the picture. Mickey, he's still got the focus fire now, dropping it upon the Tusk. Arena comes in, though, from the air. No chance to pop the BKB. Mickey will be forced to run away. And no, he cannot finish off Kataomi. Nisha comes in with the ball lightning. He takes out the Tusk. As now... the Storm, well, he's going to be able to take out the egg, or is he? That's a nice spear coming in from Miero. God's Rebuke as well. They keep him from destroying the egg while GPK finishes off Boxy. So far, it's a 2-for-2 trade, but GPK is walking forward. He's got the Aegis and he's not afraid. They're going to take out Ace on the Underlord as Nisha scrambling to try and get a return kill. They'll get the Phoenix, but GPK is still well and alive. Miero, he needs some help. GPK blinking in. There's the life break. As well as the inner fire, they get the Wind Ranger and ultimately make it an even affair. As GPK, 20 seconds remaining on the Aegis. Nisha, does he want to try and fight this? Lays down the Burning Spears. Creeps are dead. And Nisha, does have a BKB, although GPK spots out Tofu, gonna go for the far easier kill. Aegis about to time out in a moment, though. And now it's gone. There's the snowball and the water sponge coming in from Kataomi. It's enough damage. GPK gets the kill as finally, after 21 long minutes, the Huskar activates. He does his job, pats himself on the back, and he's like, alright guys, finally. Some dopes. Stofu planting some observer wards, keeping an eye on BETBOOM. Top though. Miero, he has been caught out. No BKB on the Mars. The Wheel of Wonder comes through. Save, trying to save his buddy with the Sunray, but the Firestorm still burning him down. Fire versus fire. In the end, it's the Underlord's fire that prevails. GPK continues.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball.
Well, GPK not gonna be able to take out the the train. It's actually Save who gets the kill.
Shut my eyes right now.
Pops the BKB and gets away. Roshan about to spawn in 1.5 minutes, and oh, look at this. They're gonna go back in. They're gonna see if they can try and find Nisha. Half second times the charm. They spot Ace under the observer ward. Biero, okay, a little off the mark with the spear. It doesn't stun the Ringmaster, but it does pull him back. There is the overgrowth, quickly dispelled by GPK's Cauterize. He turns his attention towards the storm. Mickey is here though on the Wind Ranger, trying to run down this Huskar, but the Huskar, he is tanky. Is he tanky enough though? No, he's not. Mickey will eventually get the kill, but his BKB is out and so is his Wind Run. Miero is gonna fall. It's a 1-for-3 exchange so far as Liquid bring in the numbers. Nisha, still no BKB for him, trying to find the gyro, but he's going to be able to BKB TP out. Nightfall, even though he's no longer in BETBOOM, his ideas, they live on. Liquid get themselves a very successful team fight. Kiritich actually going for the MKB, just to be able to catch Mickey and his BKB, although the Fiend's Gate has come through. Kataomi has been shackled and caught in the pit. He's probably gonna fall, but Nisha, oh my god, the physical damage absolutely ripping through him. Escape Act is there along with the BKB, bailing him out for now. But GPK is looking for a place to go in. He's stuck in a weird place as the arena comes out, but the BKB is there from Ace. Spear's like, what the fuck is my Huskar doing? And GPK just blinks out, so BETBOOM, they're gonna lose multiple heroes here. Save, no chance to pop the egg. Even if he does, it would have probably died. As Mickey gets himself a dominating streak, and Roshan's now up. Ace, tip is a... So this storm is gonna be a lot free compared to... Oh no! That's not supposed to happen. GPK found by Mickey with the focus fire and the kill shot. Did commit the BKB charge for it though. Going for the Daedalus next. Is up top. Well, there's a Sunray out along with the egg on the Tofu. He can't really go anywhere for the Escape Act. Will be taken down as he got blocked off by the shard. But Ace, not too sure what caught him out in the stun. Nisha's gonna come in though. Quick BKB by Kiritich. Good reflexes. Make sure that he does not get caught by the Vortex. And Nisha, despite the arm damage, can only do so much. As Miero is chasing him out. Nisha wants to try and dodge the missile. Will be successful, but the Aegis is gone. Trying to come back in for round number 2. Walrus Punch is there, but it doesn't last nearly as long. He went for the Drinking Buddy's duration instead, so Nisha gets away. He's fine. BKB charge expended though, and Mickey, well, he couldn't really join the fight because he had TP bottom to kill the Huskar.
Don't look now, but Radiant's
MKB done for Kiritich. So now Mickey has to be a lot more afraid of how he approaches these team fights. Oh no, GPK, you can't get caught out again, buddy. No, not like this. Mickey going in with the focus fire, and the BKB, GPK is dead. That's the power of the Daedalus. GPK vastly overestimating his strength. Ends up getting caught out down bottom. MKB Satanics, they could turn around and fight. As, oh well, speaking of MKBs and Satanics, Mickey, he's got neither, but the Gyrocopter's got one. BKB and blink away. As that was a lovely segue. Must pat myself on the back for that one. But Mickey dodging the Sunray left and right, surviving for a little while longer, but the God's Rebuke finally catches him. Ace dropping very, very low on the Underlord. He will to fall eventually. And Kiritich, he's standing and he's delivering on the Gyrocopter. Nisha wants to try and find a return kill, but all his allies are dead. And Nisha will just zip away. BETBOOM taking a very successful fight. In a good spot for the next Aegis. Let's see. Spots out Kataomi. Kataomi quick to blink away. Nisha still trying to zip in, still trying to find the task. He will succeed. There's the Vortex. But they caught out Kiritich on the backline. It's a far bigger kill. As he was caught out by the Shackle. Oh, goodness gracious. That's 2 big kills going the way of Liquid. And now, BETBOOM, they're kind of in an awkward spot. They can't defend these tier 2s. Liquid are going to find them for free and be able to set up for Rosh. So the Refresher Orb. They do have the egg at the ready. GPK is going to jump in. He's got the Aghanim Scepter, so Nisha is feared up. There's the spear coming in as well, along with the Sunray. They're really trying to burst down the storm. He's silenced up. Got once again by the spear. Thanks to the pressure coming in from Miero. The storm is gone. 83 seconds. No Nisha as GPK goes in with the light break. The taunt is there, catching Mickey. And that's the second arena coming in from Miero, catching out 3 heroes on the side of Liquid. They might not have Kiritich, but they still have enough firepower to fight Liquid head on. As Moxie attempting to TP out, ambitious, bold. But at the end, he will die. Is it? He's in a good spot. Call down actually laid down just to push the mid wave. And Save's gonna be the one who shows himself. There's gonna be a quick vortex. He's dead. Does have buyback, however, and it's gonna be instant. GPK going in with the light break, catching out one, but the escape act saves Mickey for the time being. Boxy's gonna be the first one to fall here. Ace, in the meantime, no more BKB for him, getting burnt by the Sunray. Eventually will fall. The damage coming in from the gyrocopter and the Phoenix is a bit too much. As Kiritich gets himself a double, it's 1 support and 1 offlaner so far. And looks like BETBOOM, they're not done yet. They're going to keep going. They still have the egg and the ready on save. Miero's got himself a refresher and another arena to work with. GPK, quick jump in. Light break is there. They find Boxy. It's going to be a second death here for the Ringmaster. No more buyback on him. It's Kiritich gets the kill with the side gunner. Banner as well. Does Nisha think about going in for the steal here? Doesn't seem like he is. In fact, Nisha, he's been hexed up, turned into a pig by the Phoenix, and GPK gets himself the kill. Kiritich, in the meantime, also was able to find Tofu, who went in for the blink. He actually got a lot. He's got himself a banner and a cheese. So, why did he pick this item up? I mean, you can't disassemble the Rapier. Well, GPK, he's going to catch out one. It's going to be the Underlord. Quick escape act saving him for now. There's a spear connecting with the arena. Nisha going in with the vortex, but they're not really making a move for Kiritich just yet. Now Mickey goes in. And he's just getting wrecked by the flak cannon and the NKB. The shots are there along with the life break. Mickey's gone. 100 seconds without the Wind Ranger as Kiritich. That Rapier pickup really working out well in his favor. But I have to say that could have gone horribly south if Liquid were better prepared. Well, that's probably going to be game. Egg is going to get dropped. GG's are there. Liquid, they tap out. They try their luck in game number 2. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to FISSURE Universe episode 8. We've got BETBOOM going up against Liquid here in a best of 3. BETBOOM, they've already taken game number 1. Game number 2, GPK getting a good matchup, but down bottom, Mickey ends up dying on the bristleback. Down bottom though. Save, gets hit by the arrow, viscous nasal goo, slowing him and reducing his armor. Eventually, he will fall on the Jakira, and Mickey might be up for a double kill. Indeed, he is. Tofu and Mickey end up finding a lot of kills. Mickey taking that 1 point in viscous nasal goo really works out for them. Rather, GPK who needs to be careful here, but Nisha pops both the avalanche and the toss. There's the banish coming in, arrow to land perfectly. Nisha should be able to find the kill. Arcane Rune is out. He needs another toss, but looks like Tofu's is going to be able to pick up the kill nonetheless. The arrow does connect. Tofu, that was without any setup, and Nisha's going to be able to pick himself up another kill. They find the Tinker, Kataomi. Save seems to be aware that there could be some rune shenanigans afoot. As Mickey, okay, without that Hoofstorm, that might actually give Nisha the green light to go in. There's the Soul Ring along with the toss. Chikiro. Now, but a footnote in history. Ace falling behind on, falling back on some stacks. Although, BETBOOM are going to come in and clean this off. Oh, that is just unfortunate. GPK takes out most of it with the help of the Chakram. I spot a bit off the mark. Now the boat comes through. There's a defense matrix. Gonna help GPK out a little bit, but not a lot. The Infest is there as well, but he's still taking too much damage to disseminate. Just absolutely ripping through him. And Kiritich is also gonna die. BETBOOM overplaying their hand. They got the stacks. They wanted to find the kill. They ended up missing the stun. And that's one of the few stuns that they actually have. It's just Ice Path and the Hoofstomp. So now they're going to lose more. Save. Caught out by the X. Boxy dropping the Shadow Poison. Save might actually get away with this. But Kataomi does not. Nisha gets the kill for that one. Save survives. Taking fights very difficult here for BETBOOM. In fact, Nisha's going to blink forward. Avalanche tosses there. Arrow connects perfectly. And Kataomi is going to fall. Tofu gets the credit for the kill. And now that I think of it, yeah, it's also going to help them find the Tinker, who's probably going to be TPing in the trees half the time. There's mid lane, GPK. Well, he's not the one they're going to go for. Instead, they line up the arrow onto the Jakiro. Save, dropping low, but the Phoenix Shield actually keeps him, or excuse me, the Ash Legion Shield keeps him alive. Nisha really wants this kill done. He will find it with the help of the toss, but it's a 1-for-1 trade as the Timbersaw gets the kill onto Tofu. And meanwhile, the Shadow Demon up top does end up falling. He dies to Kiritich. Nikkei is there to get a return kill. It's 2 for 2 on the supports. Nisha. Avalanche toss is there. Tofu didn't have the arrow, unfortunately. There's the X marks spot coming in though, and now with the arrow they do have the damage to get the kill. That's the Shiva's guard. Will manage to steal it. Phylactery is done for this Bristleback, as I hear the Tiny has gone in again. It's onto the Jakiro, and with these two supports they just have so much damage to work with. Nisha with the smoke, looking towards GPK. He's actually picked up the power treads. Seems to be going for the BKB as they're gonna try and find the lifestealer, and they succeed. Kiritich had no idea what was coming, courtesy of the Moonlight Shadow. Trying to get to his trying to get to his mech here. Boxy spots out GPK, the banish, it's gonna be there. Another round of the Disseminate coming through. Arrow gets launched. Nisha holding on to his Disable for now. Gets a 2-man Avalanche off instead. He's like, okay, well, if you're going to bring in your support, I'm going to go on him instead. And they find 2 kills. Thanks to the Tiny. Nisha, really aware play coming out from him. Got Taomi trying to TP in, but it's actually Kiritich who ends up getting spotted. Oh no, Kiritich! He's gonna die again! He thought his Katinka was gonna TP, but he cancels at the last moment. And Liquid switch targets. Liquid, they're not done yet, because in the mid lane they've caught out GPK. Another arrow coming through with the X. This Mirana Kunkka / Tiny combo has just been absolutely devastating for the side of BETBOOM in the early game, who cannot seem to catch a break. GPK is at 5 dead so far in this game. Oh no, up top again. I turned my eyes away for a second. And this lifestealer, he's been comboed. He's got the Infest trying to run away for now. X-Master spot drags back Miero. Ace is still walking in the Macropire. He has to be a little bit careful here. And there's Kiritich now popping out of the creep with the Infest. But there's Nisha going in with the Avalanche. As Kiritich dropping low. Did have the Warm though. And he's got himself the Rage. So he's going to be fine. In the meantime, the rest of the Liquid members trying to take out the backline. Mickey, it does end up finding Kataomi. Another toss with Kiritich's name on it. Avalanche catches him at the very tail end. And well, GPK, he's just gonna timber chain his way out of here. He's like, no thank you. There's Miero. Uh-oh. He will eventually end up dying. He doesn't have a TP. He's only got a pipe. And look at Mickey. Just clobbers him down. And what the fuck? Where did Kataomi die? Okay, well, he's dead top lane. Everyone's dying in BETBOOM. They are They're just gonna call it 18.5 minutes in. I was about to say I wouldn't be too surprised to say them called GG. Well, guess what? There it is, folks. Him into the Wind Ranger. Mickey shows himself. Kataomi all alone. Where is the Ursa? The Ursa is CSing while Kataomi has been X'd. They're going to try and find the kill with the cogs, and they should be able to do so. Kataomi will fall. First blood going the way of Liquid. And the only lane that is actually not changed for the last 2 minutes is the mid lane. And Nisha might actually end up finding GPK. Yeah, GPK, he's dead. He is dead. He is so fucking dead. Nisha gets the kill. Kiritich. Oh! Sniped by Mickey. Man, I'm glad I caught that. Cue the circus music. As Mickey now, he's gonna try and gate up top. This is just such a weird game. And I think ultimately it's actually gonna be Save who ends up dying. Never mind, power shot off the mark. No fried chicken today. Ace does have the Admiral's run, but he's dropping very low. He's gonna fall. Miero might die in turn as Mickey has got another wind run. Power shot available. Looking to line up the two of them. He does do so, but Mickey will die to the Eidolons as Tofu tries to find the kill. He drops a sentry to get the kill. Oh my goodness. Well, it's 31 to 13. This might be another quick GG coming in from BETBOOM at this rate. Level 6 online now for Nisha. He's got the Water Rune and GPK. He's going to be caught out in the cogs. Waveform is there, but thanks to the battery assault, he will fall. Is this going to be a quicker GG than game number 2? That's the case. And BETBOOM not really going to be able to contest this. Save, hit by the dead shot, and the cogs battery assault still bringing him down low. Icarus dive is there at the end though, so he does get away. Charge now out onto Boxy. Maybe finally BETBOOM can turn things around. Tofu is gone for the Wisdom Shrine, the far bigger objective, while Boxy denies himself to the neutrals. Oh, and the power shot comes in from the tier 1. Mickey keeping an eye on things. I shudder to imagine what the game's gonna look like for BETBOOM. The Ursa does hit a 6. But up top, Save, he's trying to get what XP he can by farming up the strong camp. Icarus dive will catch him back. There is the calling and the power shot. Secured. He's got Naomi. Gonna be caught out there with the shackle. He is gonna end up dropping here on the Spirit Breaker. No chance to save him. GPK really feeling the brunt of it. As Mier, I do believe he's finished up the Helm of the Dominator. Up top, a ghost ship catches out the Phoenix again. This time, Ace, he does eat fried chicken. Standing in the river. So he's got the extra HP region as well, thanks to his innate. The top tier 1's gonna fall. Mid lane, GPK has the waveform at the ready. And he is probably just gonna die here as, yeah, Nisha just gets the kill, runs him down on the Slather. 6k net worth lead for Liquid, 11 minutes in. I don't see what BETBOOM are gonna be able to do to come back into this one. Maybe they can play off of the next black hole and the egg when it does come up, but for now... Up top though, they caught out Kataomi again. Nisha gets the kill, that's the Blink Dagger. Save. Oh, okay, gets of the egg. Well, that's a start. Boxy probably gonna end up falling here. I mean, Mickey doesn't have the focus fire, right? So this is probably a good fight to take. But now with Tofu showing up, things might get a little weird. Nisha's connecting as well. He's got the Blink Dagger. There's the Enrage coming out from the Ursa, buying some time. But he can't get out of the cogs, and Mickey is gonna get the kill. So it's like, despite the egg, not really able to do much. I think this has to be the most absurd game of Dota I've seen in quite a while. As down bottom, well, Save, he is once again going to be turned into KFC. This is Nisha. Well, trying to make a move down bottom. They don't pop the black hole, they just pop the Malefice and they get a kill on the Tofu. Now, black hole is still up. That's the one way you can come back in this if you're BETBOOM. Miero is around, but that's a full Shiva's Guard done now for Ace. Both out with Kataomi's name on it. Killage is going to show up. Save still has the egg. As Miero looking for the black hole, but only dropping the Malefice so far. Egg is going to be committed. There's GPK coming through. Turns to the Kunkka. X-Mark is there. And an adaptive strike actually stuns up Ace. Pushes him way back as Nisha trying to slither away. There's BK coming in though. No more Enrage anymore as there's the black hole finally from Miero. Nisha though goes in at the calling, actually silences Miero. So no more black hole for you, sir. As Slada is absolutely wrecking the side of BETBOOM. Nisha ends up getting himself a kill onto Kiritich. Tofu fights GPK and Miero. He's probably gonna live here. Nisha, yeah, he's not crazy enough to die fast tier 2.
Dyer's bottom tower's gone to a tower farm up north.
And Nisha, he's found Kataomi in the mid lane. Kataomi caught by the X. And the torrent, he is dead. And Kataomi, they can try and get something done. In fact, Black Hole is up again. They've got the egg too. And Mickey, he is visible. Miero, he might just commit the Black Hole for this one. Yeah, he is. The Sunray is there along with the Eidolons. The Wind Run, yeah, it's cool to look at, but the magic damage a bit too much coming out from BETBOOM. They do find the Wind Ranger. And Kiritich has got his Battle Fury now, so he can at least start farming up. Potentially be really good, right? Because it does prevent the Nether Strike follow-up. But then, we do have spells that can pop in on the side of BETBOOM. Anyway, Miero gonna be caught out by the Shivas. Nope, it doesn't get caught out by the Shivas, but it doesn't matter. Nisha's there. He secures the kill. Bottom actually cancels it as he spots Mickey in the mid lane. Good awareness coming in from him. And Boxy, he's got a Blink Dagger. Catching people out on the clockwork with the cogs. Quite the bit. And Kataomi charging in onto Nisha. I mean, he is one tanky Slaughter. You're not going to find him that easily. Spirit Vessel out onto Boxy. Hookshot a little bit off the mark as Nisha goes in and tries to find Save. Save surviving for now, but the power shot comes in from Mickey, and they're able to find Kataomi as well. And GPK on the run. Mickey just going to commit the focus fire. Shackle shots there. Ghost Ship as well. And they get the kill. 16k net worth lead for Liquid. It's probably... Down bottom, Miero. Ah, man, he's been spotted again. Malefice, TP out. Shackle is not there. Mickey was slowed by the Wind Ranger. Now Mickey might actually be dead. No, the Wind Run comes back up in time. Kiritich has to be careful. There's the Enrage. Lotus as well, keeping him alive, along with the Sunray. Mickey lets loose the power shot, but Kiritich was above the threshold, so he does not die to the kill shot. As now Boxy looking to go in, looking to find this kill, and Tofu comes in from the side. There's the assist. Like a solid midfielder. Tofu's there, making sure the Ursa ends up dying. It's 3 dead for the side of BETBOOM, and that might be game. GPK, he is gonna get dead-shotted. Waveforms no longer available. Another round of the Sunray. Actually healing back up. GPK, maybe he can turn this. Tofu dropping a bit low. There is a lot of mana on this Morphling. Second dead shot off the mark. Oh, and Save, he has to be careful. Actually, it's not Save. They're gonna go for Kataomi instead. Nisha gets the kill. Save. Trying to... Don't know if that smoke was spotted. It might have been. There's an Observer around here. This might just be the fight to take. Unfortunately, Miero's been caught out with the Ghost Ship and the calling, and he's not getting any help whatsoever. He's dead. Mickey gets himself a mega kill. And he can net worth lead for Liquid. 26 minutes in. What a complete shitstorm. And Boxy, well, okay, gonna be burnt by the power of the sun. Nisha is here. And Save is doing his best Arteezy impression. He will just TP out, but Kiritich has been left for dead. Another great game by Valve, something that BETBOOM will probably play for a team bonding session once this game is over, because holy fuck, I don't think their mental balance is gonna be there after this one. Censorship board has to watch every single film. They had to watch that huge film. Unfortunately for the censor board, the film was actually a ball of paint just drying, which is very similar to watching this game, because there's absolutely fucking nothing going on. As the egg is gonna get dropped by Save, Miero, he's got the BKB, he's thinking about the black hole, but there's no one around to follow up just yet, and Boxy, well, he's gonna put them in a tough spot. Blink is there along with the cogs. Ethereal Blade by GPK to keep himself alive as Shiva's Guard is popped by Ace. Okay, they were finding something here, Kiritich. With the BKB, they at least find the Kumkam. Mickey is gonna get charged, but he still has the Aegis. Does cost him a buyback from Kataomi. As As okay, Mickey, dropping a little low. BETBOOM, suddenly some signs of life coming out from them, but Liquid, they are here. Look at Nisha in a good spot. Instantly the black hole gets cancelled by the hook shot. Foxy is there, and that is not the fight on the side of BETBOOM. We're looking for Kiritich, no longer has the enrage. Tofu pops the Pierce the Veil. The Ursa is dead. GPK is soon to be next. They found Kataomi too. A save goes in. Sure, you found Mickey, but you've lost 5, and that should be the double G's dropping in 5, 4, 3. Never mind. Okay, they still want to play this game here, but okay, GPK finds a clockwork, takes him down. But now he's in some trouble. X'd up, and Nisha just beats him to a pulp on the Slava. My back is at the ready. As Miero goes in with the Malefice, BKB still available for Nisha. He's got the axe too. I mean, this is one hard Slava to kill. So I admire the effort that BETBOOM are putting in, but honestly, it's not looking too good. There's Liquid trying to get themselves the first set of fracks in this game. 29k net worth lead. They know it's game number 3, tournament life on the line, as Kiritich gonna blink in finally, get the party started. Nice 2-man charge, but Kataomi is dead, and he's got no buyback this time around. Nisha, as BKB is out. Miero, no black hole for another 30 seconds. I'm not too sure what BETBOOM are trying to achieve here. They're gonna pop the egg. BKB is out. All of the Liquid members are still alive. I mean, if a textbook ever had to depict in a picture what baited looks like, it would be this. As Nisha surviving, now the ghost ship is out on to save. A second ghost ship coming with his name on it, and Phoenix is gone. GPK, oh my god! He was completely wrecked by the minus armor and the shack. Oh, Nisha finds GPK. Quick waveform out, and the Disruptor, well, he's not there in this game, so no chance to glimpse him back, but no, he was morphing Agi! Oh, Mickey found the kill, thanks. Okay, GPK, quick E-Blade, Hex, and Adaptive Strike, but he's going to be kept alive by a Wind Waker thanks to Ace. Sunray does a little bit of work, but now the egg is gone. That's a nice shackle Kataomi. He's probably going to die here. Miero looking to go in for the black hole. He does catch multiple heroes, but the hook shot's there again. No more Enigma for 50 seconds, and that might be it. And okay, GPK with the Blink Dagger does find 1 kill. Tofu is down for the count, trying to morph back up with HP, but it's reducing his armor, and there's also corrosive haze involved, so he's gonna fall. Kiritich trying to run back to base with the help of the Enrage. He will do so successfully, but Mickey is in their fountain, trying to send BETBOOM a message. The message is, it's time to tap the fuck out, kids. It's about 7 o'clock in EU. It's gonna be bedtime in a couple of hours. He wants to go and have his supper. There's Miero. Gonna get caught out by Nisha again. There's the Yule Scepter. Nice 3-man torrent coming in from Ace. As that's another 2-man power cogs. I mean, Liquid just at this point, just stat padding. As Mickey moves into the fountain. They really want BETBOOM to tap out, but they are not tapping out. They're fighting till the bitter end. As the throne is about to fall, buyback coming in from Kataomi. Cogs block off the charge. As Nisha, well, he's gonna find another kill, and GG is called. 19 deaths in the Spirit Breaker. Anyway, if you like what you hear, my socials are gonna be in the description down below. If you've got feedback for me, do let me know. And yeah, that's about it for this BO3.